Hi, this is Andy Vanderhoff with CrossFit Pella. Welcome back to Kitchen WOD. Happy New Year! Chances are you probably have set some resolutions that have something to do with eating healthier, getting in shape, maybe losing some excess body fat that you have, getting leaner, or maybe just feeling better. So what we're going to talk about today are just some simple ways of accomplishing that, things to make it easier for you, things to make it easier for your family, and just to give you a little bit of clarity. So in our last Kitchen WOD, we talked about macronutrients of protein, carbohydrates, and fat. What are examples of those and why our body needs those. What I want to talk to you today about is planning and protein. So first of all, let's talk about planning. It's the weekend. Most of you work outside the home. If you don't work outside the home, you're taking care of kids, which also makes you very busy. You're shuffling kids here and there. So what I want to talk to you about is proper planning. I put a bunch of recipes on our website at crossfitpella.com. Some quick things that you can throw into the crock pot that you can get ready on Sunday or Saturday. You can go out, do your shopping today, make your stuff tomorrow, get it all ready, throw it in the crock pot, and have things ready for the entire week. That's really what I encourage you to do, is plan now so you can save time later, so that you're not rushed or that you're not running through a drive-through or something like that. So go ahead and check out the website for some great recipes there. Some other planning things to keep in mind, as we'll talk about protein later on. Go ahead and pre-prepare some of those proteins. Go ahead and boil, 3 eggs per family member. Go ahead and cook up some extra chicken breasts. If you're not a meat eater, go ahead and cook up some extra beans or whatever that may be to kind of get you ready for the week, so that you're not in a desperate situation where you don't make the best food choices. Protein is what I want to focus on today for the macronutrient. Protein, as we talked about, is important for people who are very active, people who are in weightlifting type of activities, but also even for people who are more sedentary. Protein is very important. For someone who is doing CrossFit, for example, or lifting weights on a very regular basis, 4, 5, 6 days a week, you want to be trying to get 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. For someone who is a little more sedentary, they can go closer to that, maybe 0.5 gram to 3/4 gram, but you really want most of those calories to be coming from protein. That's very important. It's important for your muscle recovery. It's important because with that protein often comes good fats, which are important for heart health, which is important for brain health as well. So go ahead and don't be afraid of those animal fats. Or the olive oil, the avocado oil, things like that. Eat the yolks when you're eating your eggs as well, by the way. So let's talk about a little bit more about the protein. What does that protein look like? So you say, well, 1 gram per pound of body weight. What does that mean? So using myself as an example, I weigh around 140 pounds. Therefore, I want to try to get around 140 grams of protein a day. I want to diversify that. I don't just want to take all that in, as supplementation. What that might look like for me, for example, that would be 2 whole chicken breasts is about 140 grams of protein, or 20 eggs. Well, chances are I'm not going to eat 20 eggs in one day, nor am I going to eat 3 cups of black beans, which would also meet that qualification. But go ahead and mix that up a little bit. A couple of eggs for breakfast, some chicken with spinach and some carrots for lunch, and then maybe a butternut squash soup and some grilled chicken for supper, for example. So try to target, for you active CrossFitters, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. If you're not as active, go ahead and you can back that down to 0.5 to 3/4 gram per pound of body weight. If you have questions about how much protein you're getting, or if you're getting enough and you're a CrossFit Pella athlete, go ahead and log your nutrition on your Wodify app. You can go ahead and put down what you have all the time, and then you can go ahead and request a review, and we can go ahead and look at that for you. Something else that I want you to keep in mind on your snacks as well, make sure that if you're grabbing a piece of fruit, that you're having some protein with it. Fruit will also spike your blood sugar, much like any other sugar will. So you want to make sure that when you're having a piece of fruit or something a little bit higher in carbohydrate, that you balance out with some protein. So maybe you want to have a cheese stick with that, or have some plain Greek yogurt if you're having a banana, or have some peanut butter, or have some almonds, something like that. So Again, I want you to focus on getting adequate amounts of protein this week. Go ahead and take the time to plan. Check out the website and some meals that we have offered there. Thanks for watching.